What if I told you the secret to a more productive, fulfilling life isn't about finding more time? It's about learning how to spend the time you already have wisely. Imagine waking up each day with a clear plan, knowing exactly where your time is going and feeling in control of your priorities. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. In this video, we're diving into the art of time management, how to stop wasting precious minutes, focus on what truly matters, and create a life that feels balanced and purposeful. Whether you're overwhelmed by a busy schedule or just looking to make the most of each day, this is your guide to mastering your time and ultimately your life. Let's get started. Time is more valuable than money. While you can always earn more money, you can never get back lost time. Yet many people still don't use their time wisely. They often waste it by talking excessively without accomplishing anything. This is one of the biggest time-wasting habits in the world. When people want to waste your time, they might spend hours chatting about unimportant things. Or they might waste time on their computers or phones, watching movies at home, shopping unnecessarily, lingering over coffee breaks, arriving late, leaving early, or taking extra long lunch breaks. How are you feeling about this? Does it make you uncomfortable? It's normal to feel that way because over time, that feeling can become a habit. See, as humans, we naturally prefer doing things that make us feel good or comfortable. So when we keep choosing activities like hanging out with friends, enjoying a cup of coffee or eating out, things that give us pleasure, we might gradually spend less time working. Eventually, the typical person might not work much at all. That's because we tend to lean towards what feels good rather than what requires effort. That's the power of influence. If you want to earn more money, you need to create more value or do more work. In the world of work, two things are incredibly valuable: time and knowledge. Time represents the duration spent on tasks, while knowledge encompasses what one understands about various subjects. Nowadays, time is like the currency of modern businesses, serving as a measure of work significance. It's essential and typically measured by duration and speed. However, beyond merely understanding time, feeling a sense of urgency is crucial. Urgency involves responding swiftly to significant opportunities, like seizing the moment. Successful individuals embody this trait, working diligently and swiftly. To avoid wasting time, it's essential for everyone to prioritize speeding up tasks. Customers are willing to pay more for quick service. Think about eagerly waiting for something important. Wouldn't you pay extra for fast delivery? This demand highlights the importance of speed in meeting needs. However, here's a secret to effective time management. You gain more control over your life. When you start saying no to things, that means stopping some activities altogether. It might sound counterintuitive, but by cutting out less important minor tasks, you free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters. Successful people know what's really important and what's not. When you're deciding which tasks to stop doing, a good trick is to use something called the 8,020 rule. It's easy. If you list 10 things you need to do, probably only 2 of them are super important. That's like saying 20% of what you do gets you 80% of your results. So ask yourself, what are those 1 or 2 things on my list that are really, really important? If I had to pick just one thing to do before going away for a month, what would it be? That's your top priority for the day. Concentrate on those significant tasks and you'll maximize your time. I've learned to prioritize over the years, and it all boils down to one thing: identifying the most important task right now and diving into it immediately. Once you've started, keep going until it's done. It requires discipline and focus. But it's the best way to make progress on what truly matters. If you find yourself tackling minor tasks before the major ones, you'll notice those minor tasks piling up. Your entire day can slip away, dealing with small things, leaving you feeling like you haven't accomplished much. So prioritize the big stuff first. Begin with the task that's the most significant, even if it's not the most enjoyable, and stick with it until it's completed. If you can develop the habit of organizing your tasks by priority, starting with the most important one at the top of your list and working your way down, you'll instantly double your productivity for that day by completing the most critical task first. And if you maintain this habit, you'll keep doubling your productivity throughout your entire career. It's all about channeling your energy into what matters most. And Tony, don't trust your memory. Instead, write things down. When I started observing successful people in my early days, a recurring theme in discussions about them was their exceptional organizational skills. People would often remark, oh, they're super organized, they get so much done, they're really efficient, and you know what, they always seem to have a list they're working from. This got me thinking, why is time management such a big deal for successful people? Then it clicked. If you can't handle your time well, it's tough to achieve success, because if time slips away from you, so does control over your life. And without control over your life, it's hard to manage anything else effectively. Time management isn't just about getting stuff done, it's about taking charge of your life and making things happen. Over that time, I've invested loads of money, countless hours, and shelves full of books into learning about it. Through all of this, I've discovered that at the heart of time management lies something crucial: priorities. I believe that being able to concentrate and focus are the real secrets to succeeding in life. It's all about having a clear VI's vision of what you want to achieve and being able to concentrate fully on that goal without getting sidetracked or distracted. This laser-like focus is what separates the highly effective from the rest. And one powerful tool in this arsenal is something called the 8020 rule, which helps you identify the most important tasks and prioritize them accordingly. Remind yourself which of the things I need to do are the most important ones, making up 80% of the value of my work. Then focus your efforts on those top 20% tasks in life. There's always a shortage of time to get everything done, but there's always enough time for the essential tasks. Instead of getting caught up in what's fun and easy, which is what most people tend to do, they end up making a list of all their tasks and start working from the bottom up, often on things that don't really matter. By the end of the day, they haven't made much progress. On the other hand, successful people, those who achieve peak performance, prioritize those top items. It's crucial to remember that anything else besides focusing on that top task is just a waste of your precious time. Time management isn't just about managing time, it's about managing your whole life. If you can master time management, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Either you run the day or the day runs you. What sets successful people apart is their ability to concentrate on what truly matters. Focusing your energy and training yourself to stay determined on one task at a time is a key trait of successful people. Throughout history, nothing remarkable has been achieved without the ability to concentrate fully on one thing at a time. It's crucial to always prioritize how you spend your time wisely. In fact, being able to manage your time effectively is one of the most important skills linked to success and accomplishment in all areas of life. It can help you stand out to your bosses more quickly, increase your productivity, boost your self-esteem, and even lead to faster promotions and higher pay. Good time management isn't just about being productive. It's also essential for your well-being. Feeling in control of your time and your life is key to reducing stress. In fact, one of the biggest reasons for stress in America is the feeling of being overwhelmed and having too much to do with too little time. Overall, the quality of life improves significantly when you're able to manage your time effectively. So remember, time management isn't just about getting stuff done, it's about taking control of your life and making things happen. If you can concentrate on what truly matters and prioritize your tasks accordingly, you'll find that you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible. Before you start doing anything, ask yourself a simple question. What's the most important thing I could be doing with my time right now? Make a habit of asking yourself this question regularly, whether you're getting into your car or leaving your house or stepping out of the office. Take a moment to think about it. Keep repeating this question to yourself until it becomes a habit, like a command your mind follows without even thinking about it. So whenever you're tempted to do something that's not really important, that command will come into your head, reminding you to focus on what truly matters. And you know what's great? When you're working on something important, you feel fantastic. Concentrating your efforts on meaningful tasks gives you a burst of energy and excitement. On the other hand, it makes you feel nothing when you're working on something irrelevant. Don't be lazy. Take action now. However, sometimes you may find it easy to procrastinate. Procrastination not only steals your time, but also robs you of opportunities and experiences in life. It's crucial to develop a habit of acting promptly when there's work to be done. Building a reputation for being swift and dependable is essential. One remarkable advantage of having a sense of urgency and moving swiftly is that the quicker you work, the more you improve. Speed leads to increased experience, learning, and ultimately greater competence. Moreover, moving quickly enhances your energy and enthusiasm. Successful people tend to accomplish more than those who are less successful. They possess some commendable habits. They don't limit their dreams. Instead, they dream big and ensure to jot down their goals, keeping them focused on their objectives. They maintain a high level of concentration on the tasks at hand, pursuing activities they're passionate about and continually striving to enhance their skills. Leveraging their innate talents, they consistently push themselves to excel. They are adept at generating innovative solutions to challenges, contributing to their company's prosperity. Moreover, they excel at utilizing every minute and effectively maximizing the outcomes from their time. This distinguishing trait sets successful people apart. They maintain their focus on their goals and tirelessly work towards achieving them. Having a sense of urgency in life is crucial, yet only a small fraction of people, approximately 2%, possess this quality. These individuals are known for their promptness and readiness to take action. In Tom Peters' insightful book, In Search of Excellence, he emphasizes that the most outstanding companies share a common attribute, a sense of urgency. These companies are always prepared to act swiftly and complete tasks promptly. Conversely, less successful companies tend to procrastinate and act only when convenient. When dealing with certain companies regarding a problem or complaint, the response time can be exasperatingly long, often taking 3 or 4 weeks to address. However, exceptional companies present a starkly different scenario. Upon reaching out with an issue, they promptly respond with someone available to assist with minutes. For instance, contacting IBM or Hewlett-Packard for computer-related troubles demonstrates this efficiency. They ensure the issue is resolved without delay. In contrast, other companies may evade responsibility, citing excuses like "it's not my job" or "the person in charge is unavailable," highlighting their lack of urgency and accountability. Surprisingly, despite the prevalence of such inefficient practices, about 80% of profits in almost every industry stem from just 20% of companies. Therefore, cultivating a sense of urgency and establishing a reputation for prompt and reliable action is essential. Once recognized for one's speed and dependability, opportunities are more likely to present themselves, leading to further success. You see, how you manage your time is entirely within your control. It all boils down to the choices you make. You can opt to be organized and efficient, or you can allow things to become disorganized. You can choose to focus on the most crucial tasks that truly matter, or you can squander time on trivial matters. You can opt to maintain a positive attitude, or you can allow negativity to take over. The fact is, you're always free to make these choices now. If you wish to enhance your time management skills, the first step is to make a clear decision. You must decide right here and now that you want to excel in managing your time. You must commit to becoming an expert in this area to elevate the quality of your life. Your objective should be to manage your time so effectively that others look up to you as a role model for efficient work habits. Now, here are some helpful tips for enhancing your time management and achieving a good balance between work and personal life. The first technique is to train your mind for better time management through positive self-talk or positive affirmation. These are like commands that you give to your subconscious mind, shaping your thoughts and behaviors. Positive affirmations are simple statements that you repeat to yourself either aloud or silently with enthusiasm and emotion. The aim is to genuinely believe in what you're saying so that it becomes deeply ingrained in your subconscious as a new way of thinking and acting. The second technique to program your subconscious mind is through visualization. This entails creating vivid mental images that profoundly influence your subconscious. In psychology, there's a notion that your self-image, how you perceive yourself, closely correlates with who you become. Therefore, by combining positive affirmations with vivid mental images, you can vision yourself as someone who is highly organized, efficient, and adept at managing time. One method is to recall and replay memories of yourself when you were performing at your peak. Reflect on instances when you felt exceptionally efficient, effective, and completely in control. Visualize yourself effortlessly handling a hefty workload, completing tasks like a seasoned professional. Replay these mental images repeatedly until they become ingrained in your subconscious. Eventually, your subconscious will accept these images as your reality, and you'll naturally begin to embody these qualities in your daily life. The third time management technique is straightforward. Find a quiet spot where you can be undisturbed. Then, using positive affirmations, envision yourself navigating a significant upcoming event, such as a meeting, presentation, negotiation, or perhaps even a date. Whatever the event, visualize it unfolding flawlessly, akin to a movie playing in your mind. Picture yourself remaining calm, optimistic, and entirely in control throughout the entire scenario. Envision everyone else involved behaving precisely as you'd like them to, creating an ideal scenario. The fourth mental technique will transform your life's quality through the experience of time management. Imagine you've been cast in a movie or stage play. In this role, you're portraying a character who is exceptionally well organized in every aspect as you go about your daily life. Imagine yourself as an actor embodying this role, already proficient in time management. Act as though you're utilizing your time efficiently and effectively. Pretend that you're an expert in personal efficiency and time management. Fake it until you make it. When you act as if you excel in time management, over time your actions, which are within your direct control, will shape a mindset or belief in your subconscious. Essentially, you can embody the feeling and belief of being excellent in time management through your actions. In conclusion, it's important to maintain a sense of urgency in your actions. So if you have a promising idea, avoid procrastination or hesitation, which only hinder progress. Take immediate action. Avoid delays, waste no time, act promptly without hesitation. By doing so, you'll continue moving forward and making strides towards your objectives. Time is more than just seconds, minutes, and hours. It's the foundation of your life. How you spend it determines the quality of your days, the depth of your relationships, and the success of your goals. By learning to prioritize, focus, and eliminate distractions, you're not just managing time, you're designing a life that matters. Remember, it's not about doing everything, it's about doing what truly matters. So take these strategies, apply them to your daily routine, and watch how your days transform from chaotic to purposeful. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who could use a little more time in their life. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on tips to live your best life. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one area where you struggle most with time management? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your time is your greatest asset. Spend it wisely.